Give
but
a
I just
quick
wanted to,
shout out to Paulette too.
oh, perfect sign off.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. My God, because I have a funny one. I can't, again, we're over 3 hours. Who cares? Because I have a Paulette story and she would not mind at all me sharing it. I thought it might have been at the beginning of a show sometime. It's a little risque, though. I thought it might be at the end of the show sometime. But then here we go. You say, hey, can we have a shout out to Paulette? So here we're going to give her a shout out. Paulette Mcculloch, okay, is the #1 fan of Alberta 51 in Alberta and beyond. She drives around in her little motorhome. Class C, pretty good model there for an RV. Anywho, and drives around Alberta and beyond in her motorhome, and it's all decked out Alberta 51. She's on message. It's AB 51. Okay, everybody. It's like, don't complicate it. AB 51. She's been signing people up. She's been making hay out there. So there's a big shout out to her. When I said Brian Godley earlier, and I said, the Terry Firsters of the world, and Robert Sowers of the world, and so many of you, okay? You're awesome, all right? But I'm going to finish with a story about Paulette. Are you ready? Almost parental guidance here, parental warning, almost, because it's just the funniest story I've ever heard. I mean, it's the funniest thing. Paulette, get to know her. It's great. She's #1 fan of AB 51. But the first time I met her, I kind of knew her and she knew me because of the Facebook group. The first time I met her was in Alberta. The first time I ever traveled to Alberta. And we arrived, wonderful tribal folks up there. But of course, Paulette was present because it was an AB 51 event. This is she won't mind me sharing this, but anyhow. So Paulette strolls up to me. You were in the delegation. It was you and it was me. And she has this little motorhome that's just cute as a button, and she strolls straight up to me. And she's tiny like this, right? And I said, hey, how are you? You must be Paulette. Kid you not. She looks at me, hi, Greg Meakin, I've been wanting to meet you. And I said, cool, I'm wanting to meet you too. I'm glad we're part of the same cause. She says, sure. Do you have any time? What is it? She said, are you single? And I said, no, happily married and stuff. And she says, well, that's too bad. I said, and that's funny because I'd ask you out. And I'm saying, okay, fine. Okay, this is so funny. I said, that is so sweet. No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But then here you go. And I said, so anyhow, maybe another day, another place or whatever. She says, no, I have my motorhome right here. Do you want to come?
The motorhome called Freedom. That's its name, right. Freedom.
Paulette is awesome. Signing off the show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Val Olson. Go ahead and sign it off. Cheers to all you guys.